Hi Libra, let's do a reading for you and see how things are going. Now, a few things that were coming to me, so I just wanted to mention them, is bringing in balance between your head and your heart. The logic side and the emotion side is something that would really benefit you during this time. You know, looking in the mirror, seeing what it is that you would benefit from, altering a little, balancing. And it's important to listen to your feelings. And that is kind of making me feel like it's possible that maybe you're leaning more towards the logic side. But it's important to include both equally at this time, okay? And I'm also getting that support is here for you. The angels are here to help guide you in this. And that by doing this, you're going to be bringing in some wonderful energy because you're going to be in balance. You're going to be in the flow. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. Now, please remember to only take with you what resonates, since this is a general reading, okay? And now there's something I think also that's going on where there's something that isn't okay. And it could very well be that, you need to bring in the balance. Okay, your overall energy, you are dropping the burdens. There's something going on in your life where you've been putting in the work towards something, and it's time to let go of those burdens. So that is your overall energy. And I see this as being a good energy because what this means is a great sense of relief. Your challenger opportunity, letting go of that negativity, or it could be a feeling of guilt, remorse, some negative emotion, and it usually is coming from something in your past. So this is you living in the now, letting go of the past. It's gone. Let it go. And see those 2 cups that are still here for you. Okay? Very interesting. Here in your recent past is the Empress, which is a very powerful energy. It's a yin energy, so it's receiving, but it's one that's filled with abundance and love, joy. So we're definitely going to need to get some cards because there's something in your past. And it looks like maybe this was here for you, but maybe either you didn't see it, didn't recognize it, something. We'll get more cards to figure this out. Your thoughts. Oh my goodness, take a look at this. Your thoughts. You've done all you can when it comes to something. You feel like it's over. You've got to go to your sunrise. Whatever it was that was going on is done. You're ready to go on. Okay, your strength, absolutely beautiful, is the 9 of Cups. Your strength is being very happy. So, this looks like you're well aware of whatever the challenge has been, and you are creating the change, which is very, very good. Yeah, look at this. Because you're dropping those burdens, moving on, letting something go, you are bringing in the best energy in this deck, the Sun. And to me, there are very similar attributes to both the Empress and the Sun. They're both very abundant, filled with happiness, joy, love. This is exactly what you want in your life, and you're getting it. And it looks like it's totally because you're dropping something. You're dropping those burdens. How to go forward. This is the Seven of Cups where you have choices. And with this energy, sometimes all the choices are good, but most times some are good, some are not. So this can be a time of indecision. Well, how to go forward is to be decisive. Know where it is that you want to go. Know what choice that you want to go for. You know, be certain in how you're going forward. But it looks like that's not going to be in question. Okay? Here, what you do see is the Page of Pentacles, an opportunity coming in that is going to help you to go towards your abundance. What you don't see is the Tower. So it is possible that a Tower could be coming in to create this change. Or because it's what you don't see, you might be avoiding a Tower by creating the change yourself. Now, towers, they can be big, they can be small. It all depends on all the variables, of course, but they definitely create change. But you can see that here and here. Okay. Your outcome. This is a hurt heart. And to explain a little bit about this, it is a swords energy. And swords are all about seeing clearly, using your logic. Remember when we first started this, I was talking about your heart and your head need to be in balance. So really what I'm feeling is that you are getting out of the imbalance. Yeah, this reading so far has a lot to do with getting out of an imbalance into balance. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers. It's an important decision. Okay? So it's not something that you're taking lightly. I feel like it, you know the importance of this. Let's get a few Wisdom of the Oracle to see what it would like to share. Co-create. So this is saying during this time, you should co-create, and it can be with another or others in your life. It could be with spirit. It could be with somebody in the spiritual realm. Okay? Use your wisdom and create this balance. Why? And what I feel because of these cards with this is you know why, or you are learning why, but I think you know. Beautiful. And down here you have happy, happy. So whatever this change is going to bring in happiness for you. This why, well, I think we'll get a clarifying card for that. Now at the bottom of the deck you have Observer. So what this is saying is take time to try to look at something as an observer. You know, take your emotions, put them in your pocket for a little while, zoom out and take a look at the situation as a whole, because you will probably get a different perspective on it. And then of course put your emotions back in. This is just for you to see the situation. Try to look at it as an observer, not somebody who's emotionally invested, okay? Just for a moment, so you can see more clearly. So in this reading, it looks like there really is a lot of things to do with the logic side, the heart side, bringing in the balance and creating the change accordingly. And for me, you have the sun twice, because when I was thinking about this reading before I did it, I was thinking about the sun. So for me, it's like getting it twice. Okay, let's get a card for co-create. Fast moving positive energy. I think that's a cheetah. They're very, very fast. So it could be something that's coming in quickly. But I feel like whatever situation you have been in has been for a while. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like it kind of is. So this quick change is outside of the norm. That's just the way I kind of feel about it. Why? You have the King of Pentacles. Because it is time for you to be able to make the decisions that are right for you and take action on them. To be in your power. That's why. And Pentacles is abundance. It's finances, happiness, joy, love. It is so you can be in your power in a very balanced way. Okay, we don't need to get a card for happy, happy, do we? Nope. Okay, the Ten of Wands. Beautiful. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So here you have the Ace, here you have the King. So it's like the very beginnings. By dropping the burdens, you are creating, an end means new beginning, which is exactly what this is talking about. You're dropping the burdens to start going for your abundance. And this is a new beginning, right? Here you have the King. So going from the beginnings of heading towards your abundance into mastery. Okay, the Five of Cups. What do we have for this? Wonderful. Okay, so this is you letting go of whatever happened in the past that has been challenging. By doing that and seeing what's here for you, you're bringing in one of the very best energies you can have, which is the Ten of Pentacles. You have some very important pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles can talk about generational wealth. It can talk about inheritances, leaving a legacy. It is about you and those that you truly care about being very happy with your abundance. So by you letting go of what happened in the past and going forward, heading towards your abundance, you are bringing in something wonderful. Okay, in the past, all right, you have the Empress, but something was not okay with that. The Empress is a wonderful energy, but there was something blocking you from that energy. The Four of Cups is where the universe is saying, here, take this wonderful cup, which is right here. But you didn't for some reason. And it could be melancholy. It could be maybe not believing that it was actually here for you. I don't know the reasons why, but you didn't take it. You didn't take that cup. But there is a point, and it could be somewhere in the now, in the recent past, upcoming for you, where you realize you've got to drop that burden so you can have this wonderful energy. So you are doing that very thing. And it's just like, as soon as you make that decision, in comes this wonderful new beginning of you going for your abundance. Big change in your heart and your head, bringing in that balance. Okay, your thoughts. Moving on from where you feel like you've done all you can. So, in this respect, something was holding you back. It could have been you. It could have been some situation, but something was holding you back from being in this very nice energy. But now here you have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands goes for what she desires, and she's extremely determined. She is going to go for it. And so what has been on your mind is letting go of whatever this burden has been, whatever the problem was, to go for your abundance. And to me, this reading so far is very, very clear. That's exactly what you are doing. It's what is happening. And again, being a general reading, it could just be for some of you. But definitely leaving some challenge in the past to go for what it is that you truly want. Look at this. Your strength is a 9 of Cups, and it's being clarified by the 9 of Cups. Happiness. You being in your happiness. So this is the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. That is your strength, being in your happiness. And if you want happiness, you need to have balance. Your future is the sun. And it's being clarified by the 8 of Cups, which is your energy that's been on your mind. By you walking away, this sounds kind of repetitive, doesn't it? It's a big message here. By you walking away from something that was not serving you, whether it was your thoughts, a situation, whatever it was or is, by you walking away, you're bringing in the best energy possible. It's what you've been thinking about, leaving the situation behind that doesn't serve you to go for what you want. Here, you left the situation behind, so the sun is coming in. Fantastic. Okay, how to go forward. Knowing, making this choice and going for what it is. It's in your heart and your head. And it's being clarified by the 6 of Wands, which is victory. So go forward knowing you're going to be victorious by making this choice that you're making. What you do see is an opportunity coming in for you in Pentacles. So it's a slower energy, but it's one of going for your abundance. And you have questions about it. So take the time to go within, use your intuition, and also, use your wisdom too. Go within, you have questions, and the answers lie within you, okay? What you don't see is the Tower, and here you have the Moon. The Moon is saying use your intuition, but it's also saying there's something you might not be seeing. And so it's clarifying this where it's something you're not seeing. So there's something you're definitely not seeing. It is going to come to light. It might very well be that you're creating this beautiful change. At some point, it is going to come to light. And it might be a quick change that brings it to light. Very nice. Your outcome is getting out of this hurt heart energy. And it's being clarified by unconditional love. So that is a beautiful energy. Wow, this is really pretty deep. And like I said, general reading, but it definitely looks like it's a lot of internal work. It can also, of course, have an external component, but I think it's important for you to bring your heart and your head into balance. Let them work together, okay? You need to listen to your feelings, incorporate those into your logic. Okay, let's see what the universe would like to share. A decision. This is a Swords energy. A decision. You need to use your intuition. Swords are all about seeing clearly, logic. But here, it's important to use your intuition. So again, using both your head and your heart. And you definitely have made or will be making an important decision. And going for being very adamant and strong, like this energy, going for what it is that you want, which is bringing in a Page of Cups energy, an opportunity to go for something that you love. And here it's going, an opportunity to go for your abundance. So I feel definitely this link here, it's both something that you love that's going to bring in abundance. And the last card from the universe, you have the Six of Swords. This is going to your happiness, leaving behind what doesn't serve you to go for the calm, balanced, happy life. Okay, let's see what spirit message or messages would like to come out for you. Give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. Okay. This message could be totally connected. It may not be, but it's definitely something that the universe wants you to hear. And now at the bottom, you have support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So this is support for you. And here, it's you supporting others. Balance. And I do think balance is a huge part of this. Thank you so much. I truly hope this helps. And if you like this, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.